event.
Okay guys, I'm back from CES 2020. I'm going to do a quick video here on the Arcade 1-Up booth, show a little bit of stuff, but mainly focus on the NBA Tournament Jam. If you want to see more, subscribe. I'm going to have more videos, interviews with people and such, and we'll just jump right in here with a semi-edited video, but here we go.
Okay, I finally made my way to the gaming area. I'm going to come back to Stern. This is Stern with the real pinball. We got the Stranger Things right there. This gentleman's playing. I'll make my way back here. I want to get to the Arcade 1-Up, see if I can see Clyde the Glide. All right, I finally made it to the Arcade 1-Up booth. This was something else. Actually, okay, they do have some, I didn't see Retro Ralph for them pointing out the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But here's the Turtles one. We all know about that one. But this is the one. This is what I'm looking at here, the Golden Axe, Revenge of Death Adder. This is actually a fantastic game. The first one kind of stunk. But Revenge of Death Adder, you got Shinobi on there, but Revenge of Death Adder was actually a pretty good game. I'm going to test this out real quick. So feeling these joysticks, they're the same as the Sanwa knockoffs that they use. Looks like it only has the 3 volume. Let's see, yeah, they got the new volume switch. So that's good. There's the Frogger. This gentleman's playing the Frogger. It's got the wood-like base. Has the custom pedestal. Let's see if we can find Clyde. He's supposed to be here right now. There he is. There's Clyde. How you doing, Clyde? Now we have the burger time. I'm actually a fan of Burger Time. It also has, as you can see, Karate Champ. And most people don't know Karate Champ, but that's why there's 4 joysticks on here. You need 2 joysticks for the Karate Champ moves. And the pepper spray is actually, they have a button for the pepper spray down there for Burger Time. Very nice machine here. Retro Ralph and Cool Toy went over it all. But it is super busy in here today. It wasn't this busy yesterday, it seems. Okay, we're back with the Pac-Man. We've seen this one on Retro Ralph's. What a nice looking cabinet here. These vinyls are very nice. Look fantastic. The joystick's a little suspect. It's the same as all the other ones. It feels like, just like on the Golden Axe Revenge of Death Adder. But good enough for a 4-way game here. Volume, got the right switch for the volume. We'll just play for 1 second here. Yeah, you can make do with this. Emulation looks really good. Sound is really good. You can see underneath there it has the 2 speakers and a lit marquee. So, not bad. We got 2 guys playing the 1944 game here. Dual monitor, that's pretty cool actually. Split screen, we know about that one. There's the big joysticks we've seen. All right. Okay, now we're back to the Galaga. Whoa, this guy, whole thing's shaking the way he's playing, but we've seen that one. That's not the new one. All right, here we go. This is what we're looking at here. Everybody's waiting for there. Is that what everybody's waiting for? The big monster one?
Clyde. Well, everyone's waiting for Clyde.
I just saw him pass by. What is he going to do? What's Clyde doing?
He's signing basketballs.
Oh, he's signing basketballs? Nice.
Wait around.
Yeah, oh, I'll be here.
All right, until 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock he starts?
Nope.
Oh, until 2 o'clock. Okay. So let's take a quick look at here. These, they feel like the same type of Sanwa with just a bat top on them. These buttons feel like, kind of feel like knockoff Glee. I can't even feel the micro switch popping back, really. I mean, they're not horrible, but everything else looks pretty good. You got the lit marquee. Nice logo. Remember the custom pedestal for the NBA Jam? Hey, can I ask you a few questions?
Sure.
I'm Rex.
All right, Rex.
Your name is?
Mike.
Mike. First off, let's talk about this NBA Jam here. There's rumor about not having all the characters, not having all the players. What's the status on the players?
There will be a couple players missing out of the game due to license price.
Okay, so again, he said there will be some players missing. What about unlockable players? Meaning, when you enter tournament mode, I don't know if you're familiar with
Absolutely
enable.
familiar.
Okay, so when you beat the game, you unlock another player from
Correct.
one team or so. Will that be available to unlock those players?
Yep.
It will be. Okay.
Yes, sir.
What about special characters like Ed Boon and John Tobias, where you put in a code available?
You can
in
try
there?
here if you want.
I will. Okay, we will try that. Excellent. Excellent. Let's talk about the Wi-Fi capability.
Okay.
Now, are you guys going to be hosting a server where people join, such as in Street Fighter, where you join on a PS4 server and then it says, let's match up and let's play, against somebody else, and it matches a game for you? Is that how the Wi-Fi capability is going to work?
You'll be able to join. Someone will host the game, and then you'll be able to join. Find them in a lobby, jump into their game. So there'll be a host machine. Not in a cloud, but on a server.
Okay.
And then, so the one machine will be the host.
Okay, so one player is the host,
Right.
somebody joins them.
Then you'll be in an option. So if a random guy just tries to join your game, you can decline.
Okay.
And then unfriend him so he never tries to join your game again. Or
Okay.
you can add him as a friend, and now he's on your friend list.
Okay, now, just a couple of questions with the Wi-Fi capability. As everybody knows, I play a lot of net play. I do a lot of, online play. A couple big pieces are the speed of the internet. Now, this is Wi-Fi only, so
We'll have a USB to a Ethernet connector, so you'll be able to connect it in there, and an Ethernet and hardwire to your house if you want.
okay. So he did say there's Ethernet capability, which stabilizes the connection with other people and can enhance the play, so you don't have lag and other things, disconnects.
If you have a crappy internet service, yeah.
Right. Okay, because in some games they show what the person's connectivity is and how well it is. You'll have that.
You
too.
will
Okay.
see, you will see a bar that'll give you your status of connectivity.
Okay, excellent. Okay, well, can you start this up for me really quick? Add some credits and. So you hold down player 1 button to reset.
Yep. And you'll see this is the interface. What we'll have here. So you'll have a lobby over here where your players are at, and then you'll have the leaderboards over here for high scores or whatever.
Okay.
So then you can move here, joystick 2. You want to play NBA
Let's play
Jam?
tournament edition.
Tournament.
Tournament edition.
Oh, I
Okay.
put you in as player 1. Shoot.
That's okay.
It's all right. Oh, you want to put your initials in?
Yeah, I want to put my initials
you go.
in. Let's do EJB and see if we can get Ed Boon on here. Code is 222. Now, normally, if you could hear it, they normally say like boom or something like that. So let's see what happens. See if we get Ed Boon. We did. Look at that. Nice. So they have tournament mode disabled, which is good. And then if we do, we'll just take Dan. Let's see. I want Marley. I think if you do up and turbo and pass, let's see if we can get Big Head, Ed.
Well, there's an option. We have a settings option back in the menu where you can do big heads.
Okay, he is Big Head. We got Boone with Big Head, so that was pretty cool. All right, so you know that there's going to be a lot of cheats and stuff on here. I
I want to thank, it was
Mike
for his time here. Thanks for all the great answers.
No problem.
And I appreciate your time.
You got it.
Okay, guys, a couple final points on the NBA Jam. Number one is if you're going to mod it, you're obviously going to lose your online play. So if you put a pie in there, your online play is gone. You're not going to have that. The other real quick thing is I noticed some lag on the inputs, the buttons, even the joystick a little bit. Now, I spoke with Ralph about it, and he believes it's because of the micro switch and the way the buttons hit in the micro switch, and maybe some deflection or how long it takes to hit that micro switch, and then the reaction time. So, and we did test it where if you right on the micro switch and you just tap it really quick, then the lag kind of goes away. So there was that. The other thing is the price. They really don't want to comment on the price or the release date because, again, there was some licensing issues. And those models out there are actually kind of prototype models. It's not the final version of what you're going to get. So I don't want to say too much about exactly what it was like, and I don't want to lead you astray. But there was rumor about $399 and releasing in third quarter. I heard May somewhere, but that doesn't sound right. It still seems like they're a ways away. And one more thing I forgot to before we end here, I ran into a guy named Lasco. Apparently he was a designer of the game, and he showed up, and we put his initials in, and boom, Lasco comes up, and I took a picture with him there, and you can see him in the background of the game. Here it is. So take a look at that. The last thing is on the online net play. There might be some issues, depending on how fast this chip and how fast its Ethernet port, let's say, is. I mean, you can't just plug in a gigabyte Ethernet USB adapter and get gigabyte speeds out of it. So if the chip is only, maxing at 100 megabits per second, then you might have a little bit of a problem, probably not too much, but a lot to be said about the online play. I wish they could have done a demonstration, but that is still far away. So, hey, don't forget to subscribe. More is coming, and thanks for watching The Rexer Show.